This story was sent to us from Kelly in Long Island. One night my boyfriend and I were driving on the expressway after hanging with friends. It was shortly after midnight and we were about 15 minutes from home. There were only a few cars out on the road with us. One of the cars in front of us was swerving in and out of lanes. At one point we almost collided with the car. We were finally side by side with the car. When we looked over, my boyfriend and I saw the male passenger hitting the female driver. We sped up past them and looked back in the mirror, and the car was still swerving from lane to lane. Sadly, both of our phones were dead and we couldn't call for help. We traveled for about another 30 seconds before the car flew past us. They were in front of us again. Their car exited the expressway, and we exited right behind them as the next exit was also our exit. They pulled into the gas station, and out of concern for the driver, my boyfriend and I pulled in behind them. I just thought we should watch to see what would happen next, but my boyfriend didn't waste any time confronting the man in the car. My boyfriend walked over to the car on the driver's side where the window was down and asked the lady if she was okay. I remained in the car, so I wasn't sure what her response was at the time. After a few moments, the passenger door swung open and the man stepped out of the car and walked over to my boyfriend. Now my boyfriend is a relatively short guy, about 5'7", and the guy who stepped out of the car was tall, standing at about 6'5". He was also big and looked like a linebacker. I was so scared for my boyfriend, but as he yelled and pointed in my boyfriend's face, my boyfriend never backed down. The other guy started shoving my boyfriend around, and the lady jumped out of the car and ran inside of the gas station. He was yelling at my boyfriend, telling him to mind his business. He opened the trunk of the car and pulled out a baseball bat and began hitting my boyfriend with it. I saw a lot of blood. I knew my boyfriend was hurt badly. I started honking the horn, and the gas station attendant and the driver of another car saw what was happening and came outside to help my boyfriend. My phone, which was on the charger, finally powered on, and I was able to call the cops. They came quickly and placed the man under arrest. The woman finally came out of the gas station when the cops came, and for the first time, I noticed that she was pregnant. She had some scratches and bruises on her face and neck. She left in the ambulance for treatment. My boyfriend was also taken to the hospital with a broken arm and fractured nose. Sometimes it's good to help other people who are in danger, but it's also wise to be careful about approaching people. You never know what someone is capable of. Everyone be safe out there. Stay spooked.